Shopping in Iguatemi, Shopping da Bahia. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Kitty and you are watching So You Want to Live in Bahia. Thanks for tuning in. Today I want to talk about not just any shopping center, but probably the most historically important one in Salvador, Shopping da Bahia, formerly known as Shopping Iguatemi. This shopping center was the first in Bahia and the second in all of Brazil. The shopping center was inaugurated in 1975. And what I find interesting and I'm not finding information online about this because unfortunately and please leave links below if you have them. I'm having a hard time finding info about the history of Salvador in the 1970s, which I think was a really important time in Salvador's history when things were really starting to begin to change. Because around this time, beforehand in the 1960s, Brazil moved its capital from Rio, where it had originally been in Salvador. First capital Salvador, second Rio, third Brasilia. They moved it to Brasilia because they're trying to get people to move to the interior of Brazil, because at that point everyone was just basically on the coasts. And I feel like that's kind of what happened in Salvador. Same thing, you had everyone living on the coastline, because why would you not want to, right? And they were trying to get people to move to the inside of Salvador. I believe that's what happened. And in order to get people to make that move, they put this shopping center in the middle of nowhere. And I'll show you photos in a second. You'll see what I'm talking about. But this was a big deal when this happened. Inaugurated in 1975, it was the first major shopping center in Bahia and also the first fast food court in Bahia. And it was also the first to function on Sundays. In 1998, Shopping Iguatemi, as it was known at the time, had the biggest movie theater in all of Latin America with 12 different screening rooms. You'll see in the video coming up that it's currently being remodeled again. Last time it was remodeled was in 2010. And in 2014, it changed its name from Shopping Iguatemi, which is a franchise, to Shopping da Bahia. Now, Shopping da Bahia, if you come here for Carnival, you'll know it because to pick up your abadas, your shirts for Carnival, they're almost exclusively picked up there at Shopping da Bahia. And also in general, if you do buy an apartment here, you're gonna go to the shopping centers to buy things for your apartment. So another reason why you need to check this place out. One of the things that really struck me about Shopping da Bahia when I first went there, and I went there more than a decade ago, before Salvador Shopping, is how it was the fanciest of all the shopping centers in Bahia. But when you enter in on the first floor, it doesn't appear that way at all. And I had not made it up to the fourth floor or the third floor, the top floor. I hadn't been there for maybe it took me a year to make my way all the way up there. It's a completely different shopping center, and you'll see in this video, and I think it's quite strange. I think the reason being is that there is a major hub of buses, and so if you are a poorer person, you're going to be entering the shopping center on the ground floor, versus if you are someone with a car, you're going to be entering higher up, because not all shopping centers are like this. When I was in São Paulo, I think I was at the Shopping Iguatemi there in São Paulo, and straight away when you enter into that shopping, they have all the major houses, all the stores you would really only see in glamour magazines, like Gucci and stuff. And that was first floor. I was surprised to see it. So it's different there. Anyhow, let's go through this video here. I'm gonna show you what I got for you here. So as you can see here, this is Shopping Iguatemi in 1975. See, there's just nothing there. In the beginning, it had these fountains out front. Looks cute, looks almost like an airport. And then later on, still Iguatemi, and now here it is, it's Shopping da Bahia. And then this is footage from about a month ago. It's still in a remodel. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I think it's nice. It was due for a remodel. Oh, be there, don't park there. I just showed you that. I think the spots are too small there. So this here is the first floor. And as you can see, it's just Lojas Americanas. None of the stores are super fancy. And check out how low the ceilings are as well. So this is just like a... First floor of this shopping is not very fancy. It's all the sort of basic needs you have. Trinco, you can get watches fixed there, you know. And you'll see they have a lot of the fast food here on the first floor. The upstairs food court is a bit different. One thing I don't like about this shopping is once you're in this food court, it's a bit of a maze, and if you've been there, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like trying to get to other parts of the first floor, it's a bit hard. It's confusing. I think this is the local artist Bel Borba, and all of these names here are different neighborhoods in Salvador. SSA is the airport code for Salvador, which my daughter mentioned to me is ass backwards. I didn't even realize. So this is the Saki here. A lot of shopping centers have them. It's where you can get some government business done. So again, more of the first floor, you know, makeup store, cheap mattresses, cheaper mattresses. And here, check it out. It's like giving me Avenida Sechi vibes, all the loudspeaker stuff. Cheaper shoe store. Now here is the first floor bookstore. I'm showing you this because the top floor one is much nicer. And then of course, if you wanted to take photos for Instagram, you can do this right here. They also have a chapel in here, which is wild. It's the only shopping center that I know of that has one. Now here we are on the top floor, Starbucks. See, look, can you just see how it looks nicer up here? Less people up here. That sorveteria, that ice cream place is quite nice. This is a nice cafe as well. This restaurant here, Mariposa, I like this restaurant a lot. Thumbs up from me. But you see how they have health food here. The fourth floor is wild. It's totally different than the first floor. And then here's the upstairs food court. I'm saying fourth floor, it might actually be the third floor. And then also on this floor is where the movie theater is. This place has extensive bed sheets. And then this is the fancy top floor bookstore. Very nice, tons of books. Probably, this might be the biggest bookstore in Salvador. And then here, see the Lacoste, that's sort of the entryway of the Griffey section, which is all the designer brands. And so we have some of the men's clothing stores. Live is for exercise clothes. Richards up there is kind of more preppy. And then now we have Zara coming up, and is Zara closed? Okay, Panic in Detroit. No, it's not. I was scared as well. It's not closed, thank God. Paula Frank has designer purses that are used. Levi's. Get your American jeans outside of the US. See, just look how much nicer the fourth floor is, you know? Osklin is a bit pricey. I mean, some of these clothing stores are a bit pricey up here. Boa or Boa, local, I like them. And then Kamikado is very nice, a great talkie-talkie alternative. Now they don't sell furniture, but they have lots of really nice things for your house. Lots of nice decorations, sheets, etc. And then ladies, this is a nice place to get your undergarments. And I like that they put that lingerie place right next door to a wine shop. Nice. Casa Days. And then just, showing the sort of decorations they have on the top floor that first floor does not have. These are some nice clothing stores for the ladies. Farm. I was the biggest fan of their clothing. They sell Farm in the US for more money, so if that's your thing, it might be cool to pick up here instead. Exercise clothes. Soldilla. So if you want to pick up a t-shirt that's very Baiano, it's not showing in the window, but this is the sort of place that would have the Dende in my blood t-shirts. Sounds weird translated in English. This place here has organic coffee, which is nice. You can buy and take it home and drink. Latitude 13, buy the beans. Okay, this store here, it's lost on me, I'm not a fan. And then this Mama Jama place is sort of like, I think it's a little bit of a fancier type of Olive Garden. And then next door, I like this. I like this place. It's a Parisian bistro. I mean, it's as Parisian as you'll find here. It's cute. I like this place a lot. Actually, maybe Oliva Gourmet is more like Olive Garden. It's practically the same name. And just again, really just showing how so much nicer upstairs is. Completely different shopping experience from down below. And then this shoe store here, I like this one. Everything is leather at fairly good prices. And now, for a bonus for you, if you know the area, this is Casa do Comércio, 1988. I'll show you what it looks like now. Just crazy how much that whole area has changed in such a short amount of time. Anyways, that's it. I hope you found that interesting. I find it interesting. I guess because I like to go shopping and I like history, so it's like all in one. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're interested in doing so, and I'll see you next time. Beijos!